It could have been an accident due to negligence or foreign interference through a missile or a bomb.
First this hour, was it caused by negligence? Was it just an accident? Or was an external interference to blame? Those are the questions that Lebanon's president is keen to keep on the table as he rejects calls for an international probe into Tuesday's explosion in the capital, which is said to be the biggest in Beirut's history. Rescue teams continue to scour the blast site in the hope of finding more survivors, with the death toll already standing at least 154, with some 5,000 others injured. Let's listen now to what the president has been saying 3 days after this deadly explosion.
It could have been an accident due to negligence or foreign interference through a missile or a bomb. I personally asked the French president to provide us with satellite images, if they have any, so we can determine if there were planes or missiles.
Well, for more on the response to this blast, I'm joined here in the studio by France 24's Bilal Tahabeh. Bilal, it's still early days, but what can we expect from this investigation, and will the probe be credible?
Good evening, Thomas. This investigation is supposed to answer three questions. The first one, why these 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate were stocked in displaced the port of Beirut. The second, was the explosion due to an accident? Third, was this explosion due to an attack? And why President Aoun is raising this hypothesis? It's because it's Lebanon, and these things in this country happen, and many Lebanese believe that it can be from an attack. But there is a huge question mark about the credibility of this investigation. Why? Because the president of Lebanon didn't allow any international supervision of this investigation, so any conclusion might be welcomed with very much skepticism.
We've also heard from Hezbollah speaking this Friday, and they're very much saying that their hands are clean.
It was expected that Hezbollah would give a statement anytime soon. Why? I mean, if you remember the day before, I mean, few hours after the double explosion, the double blast, Israel has stated that it was not involved in the explosion. So why Hezbollah and Israel are given statement? It's because they are the two main war makers in Lebanon for the past 20 years plus. So this investigation hopefully will bring Thomas some answers.
Okay, Bilal Tahabeh, thank you very much for that analysis. Well, several UN agencies have meanwhile spoken of the urgent need to get aid to those affected by this blast. The international organisation has now released just over €5 million to be spent on trauma care and other urgent medical needs. The World Food Programme has meanwhile said the explosion will, quote, exacerbate an already grim food security situation. Selina Sykes reports.
3 days ago, Mar Mikel was one of the liveliest neighbourhoods in Beirut. Shops like this one line the streets. Now residents have nowhere to buy food.
There was a coffee shop. The girl yesterday was found dead in front of town here. There was a small shop which is also destroyed completely.
Anna Maria is 23 years old. Her flat is one of the buildings closest to the city's port and has suffered extensive damage.
This building was the reason we are alive.
The blast has left Anna Maria without drinking water or electricity, which was already in shortage.
Even before, electricity issue in Lebanon is a huge thing. And now, even now, there's no electricity, no support for no one.
Even the broken windows will take time to replace. The glass is usually imported via the port, which was completely destroyed in Tuesday's blast. Since then, Anna Maria has been checking up on her 84-year-old neighbour. After a delivery from a friend, food isn't an issue for now, but being able to consume it is. A denture is just one of many essential products that will be hard to come by. Shortages are widespread, but thankfully so too are gestures of solidarity. While waiting for international aid, dozens of local charities are doing their best to fill the void.